Asato ma satgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrityurma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. With the Shanti mantra and prayers to the Mother, welcome each one of you, dear beloved devotees. This is the Mother season going on, and powerful prayers. And this is the time you and I need to understand there is something tremendously powerful within us. You know, all of us want to be something bigger, greater. And if you look carefully, you and I today, you, me, we are better than our mom and dad. Look carefully. Most of us, isn't it? If you have children, your children are going to be better than you. And what is the reason? There is a tremendous revolution taking place, an evolution taking place. And this evolution is making us better and better and better. And look at the way the powerful analogy of the Western science is now catching up with the 2022 discovery of Alan Aspect and Zellinger and Clinton, the 3 Nobel laureate 2022 in physics, telling us, showing it to us. And when you apply it through the angle of the Vedanta science, then you see you can change that world in which you and I are in. So today I wish to share with you that there is a very simple, not complicated way is to change what you think is yours and my destiny. You know what has happened is, we have 4 things which we call mind. Feelings, right? Love, hatred, anger, jealousy, etc. Then we got intellect, which is the buddhi. Then we got memory. And then we have ego. Memory meaning generally we think it is what we remember. Have you ever looked at it this way, dear devotee? Look at it this way. This is the power of the understanding through the lens of Advait science. Is memory past, present, or future? Question to you. Is the memory past, present, or future? It's not confusing. Look carefully. Memory can never be a future. That's called vision. If you see it, foreseeing it for future. Present. Present is now. That's why it's called present. It's a God's gift to us right now. But have you realized within 1 second that now is becoming past? And memory is of the past. And with the memory, somehow we have grown up believing I am like this. Krishna is telling Arjuna, samsara duksha sarvasar. Which is samsara? Understand, samsara is nothing else but the moment I put in this body, I say this is me. In other words, I give myself a body, a name, and a form and function. Nama, Rupa, Babhara. Name, form, and function. The moment I give, what is samsara? You are separate from me. Where is the trouble? You are separate from me. So what I think and what you think, if they close on well together, we are divinely blessed. Good friendship, happily married. And if they don't, there's conflict. 78% of the marriages are in conflict today because of this samsara. This is called samsara dukkha sarvasar. And the memories of the past. And we are remembering 5 years, 10 years ago or yesterday. And what is that? It's like a quick mire. You know, mire, which you call in Hindi, I think it's called dal, quicksand. You stand on it, and if you try to cover, you can't move. It'll make you sink deeper and deeper and deeper. The more you try to move, the more it'll make you go down, and eventually you die because you go down underneath. It is like I put quick fix on the floor. Quick fix, that glue, very strong glue, and you stand on it. Or you are in the quicksand. Your memory is like that. It doesn't let you grow. It doesn't let you move. The memory holds on to it. And now you're doing what? Worrying. Future. There's a beautiful statement comes to my mind. I must share with you, slightly off the cuff, but not really off the cuff. Once somebody is asking to the Holy Mother, Sharada, Paramahansa Ramakrishna's holy consort, Vivekananda's mother guru. Once one devotee says, Mother, when I sit down to meditate, I just can't meditate. 10,000 thoughts are coming. Normal people, but everybody will say, hey, don't do that. Control your thoughts. And what does mother say? Listen, my son, it happens to everyone. It happened to me also. It will happen to you today. But if you continue following with a japa and meditation, or together, or just meditation with the Kriya Yoga, and what we are practicing on Sundays, you will find your mind will become clearer and clearer, and your thoughts will become lesser and lesser. This is the power of that meditation. If we only allow it, just watch your thoughts. Just continue to watch them. Let them come, let them be, let them go. This was the advice. And it will go. So don't let it. Somebody said, Mother, but you know, all this japa and mantra and all that, I should only do when I really can focus my mind. I can't focus my mind. My mind is always in the samsara and what do I have to do tomorrow and what work is done there. The Holy Mother, Vivekananda's Guruma, said, listen, this also happens to everyone. What was the question? Why should I do mantra or japa or kriya sadhana? Because when I'm doing, lots of things are coming to my mind. The mother said, listen, if you are pushed into Ganga river or if you take a willing dip, either way you will get wet, won't you? So when you sit down and do regular sadhana, it is just by forcibly pushing yourself into the river Ganga or any water. River Ganga is holy water I'm talking about. If you are pushed into it, you will get wet. And if you willingly go down with the right Surya Namaskar and take the dip and holy, then your mind is calmer and you will reach that state. So you and I need to know, we are now got stuck into that quicksand of our mind, like the wax, the glue on the floor, and we are stuck there with our mind and finding faults. With who? Everybody. Very simple guideline from the ancient masters and Divine Mother. Don't find fault in anyone. Now, in this samsara, you are separate than me. Let me give you a very simple understanding, and I'll give you a quick way to how to get about it, and we'll discuss more on the Sunday. Okay? So, mind, feelings, etc., intellect, buddhi, memory is chitta, and ego. Ego is another something which is separating us, apparently, me from others. I am great, or I am too small, I am insignificant. No, that is because of your mind. Ego is a function of mind. Now, to give you an understanding, and there are 4 states in which you are existing right now. Is there any doubt that you are existing? Do you exist right now? The fact that you're sitting there listening to me, or just by the way doing some work and listening to me, whatever it is, because you have no doubt that you exist and I am separate from you, so you are listening to me. Or you're listening to anything, or learning, or doing, or tasting, or having fun, or joy, or holiday, or riding a bike or a car, or going for a flight. Unless you are existing, you cannot do that. This existence of a human being has got 4 states. Number 1 is called wakeful state or Jagrat. In the Western world, they call conscious state. Now, this is not the conscious state, but yes, you have to be conscious. You cannot be unconscious or in coma to be wakeful. Yes, you have to be conscious, but it's not a conscious state, because as per Advait Vedanta, there is a beautiful meaning of the consciousness and very powerful. So, you have to be Jagrat. Now, waking state. Have you realized if 10 people go off to sleep, 10 people wake up. Firstly, they will wake up differently. Some are lazily, some are saying 5 minutes more, some are saying without a cup of coffee I can't just wake up. Somebody is saying no problem, instantly I'm awake. Different state. Why? Because your Jagrat is a function of the mind. From that mind you're going into that Jagrat. Second function is, and this Jagrat function cannot work, just like you cannot listen to me, you cannot see me through the lens, unless you're awakened with consciousness. You are, consciousness is powering. In other words, you're not unconscious. In other words, you're not in coma or deep sleep. You're awake. Second stage is dream sleep. Second state. Jagrat, Swapna. Dream sleep. In the dream sleep state, also there is consciousness, power is making you. If you're in coma, you cannot do deep sleep. You say, no, we have heard about people in coma and wake up. No, that's another analogy. If you are in dream sleep, you have to be powered by the consciousness. If you are in coma, etc., you do not have that kind of dream. Advaita Vedanta is very clear. Number 3 is the deep sleep. In deep sleep state, there is no memory, no thoughts, no mind, accepting just absence of all experience. Experiencing you're doing with your mind and the senses. You experience everything with your senses, which is with consciousness. Now, so waking state and dream state, you're experiencing the dream or experiencing the world as worldly dream is because of the consciousness. Third is the deep sleep, in which you're experiencing what? The absence of any experience. And when you wake up, you say, wow, I had a wonderful sleep. How do you know that you had wonderful sleep? You don't remember anything because that consciousness was there. And this is first, Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti, deep sleep. Fourth is what is called Turiya, or fourth. Turiya means fourth. Chaturtham. This fourth state is nothing else but consciousness itself. And this consciousness itself is powering Jagrat and Swapna, is also present in the deep sleep. This consciousness is extremely powerful. Now, the difference in the samsara what we started with today, and difference in you being able to control your destiny, manage your destiny, be able to absolutely clarify. So yogic science and the ancient Vedanta talks about, if you can purify your body with those Patanjali 8 limbs of yoga, 20 to 25% of your destiny you can control of your body. Like you see that Ramdev ji, he said, it will be a news to the world if I am sick with something. He's controlling with that yoga his so-called the body, isn't it? So yogic science is talking about. So if you can control your body, 20 to 25% of your destiny can be changed. Destiny is apparently, everybody thinks, is a defined destination, which is a fixed destination. As per Advaita Vedanta, it is not. You can change it. And today my intention of talk is to, you can change your destiny. And if you can purify your memory with your power of purification, then 50 to 60% of your mind, if you can purify, you can control memory, ego, intellect, and mind. This is all part of the mind. If you can purify your mind by 50 to 60% of your destiny and 20% of the body, 70-75% you can. And if you can, through the regular yogic abhyasa, kriya yoga, and breathing technique, and many other, it's not the only way, many other, jnana yoga, through the knowledge, karma yoga, through the work, raja yoga, through the meditations and breathing technique, and bhakti yoga, through divine love, or combination of all four. That's what you and I do every Sunday and every day, isn't it? You can control 100% of your destiny. Really? Then why isn't everybody doing it? Do you know why everybody is not doing it? Because they're ignorant, number one. They don't know about it. And number two, they don't believe it. They said, me, change. Yeah, it's all a dream. I want you to give you an analogy to understand that your body, your mind, your name, your form and function is separate from everybody, right? And to understand this through an analogy of, let's say, blowing a soap bubble. Hey, you and I have always, as childhood, we used to blow bubbles, no? All of us have blown bubble. Right now also you can see. And how big a bubble, who blew the bigger bubble is the one who used to win as child, right? Now, how big a bubble, how big is my name, my form, my muscle, Spider-Man, my money, my property, my fame, is what makes me separate from you and bigger. Who wins? But now think, the analogy of the soap bubble. If it bursts, the bubble bursts, is there your air and my air? Can you say this is his air, that was my air, and this is my air? Same way, body is separate, name is separate, form is separate, function is separate, but memory is separate, but consciousness is not separate. Air is not separate of the bubble, soap bubble air is not separate. It is one. Same way is the consciousness. That consciousness is same with everyone. And so what the power? You know, this consciousness is infinitely powerful. As per Taittiriya Upanishad, you are a well-traveler of this Advaita Vedantas. What does it say, Taittiriya Upanishad? Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahman. Brahman is Ishvara, is God, is Sat, is existence. Chit is memory and is consciousness. Is Anantam, is infinite. What is Anantam? Is bliss. Endless bliss is Ishvara. So Ishvara is another name of God. God is existence, consciousness, bliss. And that is what the consciousness is you and I have. And this is why you and I hear many people say God is everywhere, God is in everything. God is everywhere. Now how do you control your destiny? By purification. That is why I keep telling you, even in a joke, establish Mundaka Upanishad, not Mandakya, Mundaka Upanishad, Satyameva Jayate. Purify your body and the mind through karma, yoga, action, every day, regularly, peacefully. Remember, whether you're thrown into the river Ganga or you take a conscious dip, you will be wet, you will be purified. Yes, you will be more, level of purification will be higher if you do willingly, calmly. Similarly, when you consciously take up this journey, and now during the meditation, from waking, you close your eyes. Just imagine you're watching a picture in a movie hall, big, 75, 78 mm. I forgotten how much is that. These days everybody watches in the TV. In a picture hall, if the movie is running, unless you switch off the light, is the picture very good to see? No, those bright lights in the picture hall, everybody will say, switch off the light. No? Switching off the light makes the picture more vivid. So in the dream sleep state, when you close your eyelid, that's called switching off the light, you see the dream sleep better. No? You can dream with your eyes open also, imagination, no? But the dream sleep, when you go on to that state, you are powered by consciousness, but you see the dream sleep better. Have you ever realized that you love watching movie when you got right next to your husband, your wife, your friend, your partner, your colleague, your people around, but you would rather go to a movie and watch the movie? You don't like to watch this live samsara movie. He said, don't even talk about it. We have already picked up a wall between that. This live movie versus the movie. We love to watch that. Now, closing the eyelid means go into calm, meditative state. Close your eyelid. And now, everybody is worried today. ChatGPT and artificial intelligence is taking over. And they say, so 10 years from today, everybody, the artificial intelligence will rule us. This is the science fiction is talking about, no? I just heard a beautiful discussion. And they say, it's very nice if they take over. Then you and I will be in good holiday, no? And they will do all our work. And that's our intention, automation. Now this is the time which we should consciously close our eyes, switch off the light and dive within. Dive into that air which is inside the bubble. There is no separation in the air. No separation of inside that consciousness which is in everyone. Did you know that this table, that mountain, that river, that rock also is conscious? Only thing, difference between your consciousness and there, or the animal consciousness and there, or a plant consciousness and here, your consciousness level is higher than the plant or the animal. Why? Because we have Sthula Sharira, physical body. We have Sukshma Sharira. This table, the computer, this any physical object, the mountain, they have a Sthula Sharira, physical body, but they don't have a Sukshma Sharira. Plant has Sukshma Sharira, and so does animals. But your Sukshma Sharira is much more powerful. The animal's so-called intelligence is higher than the plant, and your intelligence is higher than the animals, and your consciousness is untouchably powerful. Through that, when you can get into that meditative state, pass through in the meditation, as if, imagine, visualize it. I'm empowering my Jagrata state. Remember something, just visualize it. Empowering my dream sleep state. I'm experiencing, because of my turiya, the consciousness, my waking state, my dream state. I'm experiencing the absence of experience in my deep sleep state. Absence of experience is also experience. No, experiencing nothing. And then I see the light of the consciousness. Analogy is like a light. This light is the light of the light consciousness. Now when you go to that consciousness, you have purified yourself, you plant. Don't get stuck into that through the mind, through the mire, through daldal, through quicksand, or that quick fix on the floor. Go beyond the mind. Go to that light. Light is beyond the Jagrat, Swapna, deep sleep. Now you've gone beyond mind. To the Thorium state, the fourth state. There are the four states of existence. In that fourth state, now you plant what you want to attain, your destiny. And you can control your destiny like that. And now proving in that, I have spoken to you all about a couple of Sundays now, last few Sundays, that how science of the 2022 Nobel laureate and the angle of the Vedanta, thousands of years old, are marrying beautifully. What science is talking about, that's also saying that if you want anything in your life, you have to be a conscious observer. In other words, in that fourth state, you are planting your dream, beyond the dream, beyond the deep sleep. What is your vision? You plant your destiny and believe in it. I plant it. It has to happen. And keep on doing it every day, every time. And build on it. And watch. It is going to come true. Many people have spoken about it, including 100 odd years ago, T.E. Lawrence of Arabia. What did he say? All men and women dream. But they wake up in the middle of the night and wake up to say, oh, it was only a dream. It was a bad dream. They say, thank God it was a dream. It was a good dream. They say, I wish I didn't wake up. I wanted to finish eating that pizza or the cookie. That the T.E. Lawrence is saying, all men and women dream. And he goes on to say, dangerous are the men and women who dreamed with their eyes open, because they make their dreams come true. Look at the people around you. Those who are successful, they have gone into that level, knowingly or unknowingly. Now you do it knowingly. Jai Guru.